famous, most loved meatballs from our customers right here at QVC. And of course, it's gonna be Mama Mancini's. Today, we're bringing you the return of something that is so popular. In fact, this launched just 1 month ago, okay? On April 15th, we sold out in 1 day. And since then, we have sold 25,000 sets of the 5-pound 3-cheese beef meatballs with the sauce. All beef on the inside, cheese, egg, Parmesan, Pecorino, Asiago, you name it. We'll talk to you all about the ingredients. But the flavor is a recipe that came from a real grandmother. In fact, it's Daniel Mancini's grandmother who came to us from Italy, from Bari, Italy, back in 1921. Her name was Anna, and she came to America with not too much more than her recipes and her love of good family and Italian food, and she's continuing that tradition through her kids and her grandkids today on our show. Now, this will ship on May 25th, okay? So in just a couple of days, this is gonna ship to you and your family, and what are you gonna get? You're gonna get, again, 5 pounds of the meatballs, and I'll show you what that looks like when it comes to you, but you're gonna get 5 pounds of the meatballs, 2 pounds of the sauce, and this is what you're gonna get. And here's why our customers love it. Not only do you have a ton of the sauce with the meatballs, but you also get the extra pouches of sauce, so you can make lasagna, you can make manicotti, you can make anything that you would do with a traditional sauce with a delicious Mama Mancini sauce, which is like perfect. It's not too tart, it's not too salty, it's not too sweet. It's like the best sauce. And you've got dinner. Dinner is served for you and for your family. Now, here's what we love, is that these are already 100% cooked. All you have to do is heat these up. So take them out of the freezer the night before, let them thaw in your refrigerator, or leave them in your refrigerator for a couple of days. And then once you've got them thawed, throw them into a saucepan, 15 minutes, medium heat, you've got the most delicious meatball. And what's inside that meatball? Take a look over here, I'll show you some of the ingredients, because it's all beef from the US, right? There's no beef from anywhere else here. This is all 100% US beef. It's Romano, Asiago, Parmesan cheese. You've got eggs, you've got parsley, onion, garlic, and just a little bit of breadcrumbs. And of course, the tomato sauce, they always got to start with whole tomatoes. So if you're looking for a great family meal, right? People say like, oh, we'll just order fast food tonight. Well, you can't do that every single night. That's not real good food. Why not order real good food for your family and have it at the ready? And by the way, it's an easier meal. Now, Stacey, I'm sure you've had the Mama Mancini's meatballs before.
Oh, they're so good. And here's the whole thing. You just mentioned serving good food to your family is a beautiful thing. And it's not just because they get to eat something that tastes amazing. My mom's mom, my grandmother, Nini, she was Italian. So she made homemade meatballs that would take all day, simmering the sauce. She'd hand roll them. She'd have to sit there and fry them. She'd use the breadcrumbs, the fresh cheese, the fresh parsley, just like Mama Mancini's. And yeah, it was great. But here's the thing. Every Sunday we went to her house. And the beautiful thought about having great food that somebody made for you out of love is I remember growing up, you know, whether my parents were fighting, whether the boys were terrible to me at school, whether the girls were being mean at school, whether I just was struggling. That Sunday when I'd walk into her home and I would smell, you know, the garlic that she used for the meatballs and smell that and then sit down to eat, all my cares and worries would wash away. I would just feel the love that she put in, and I could forget about all my troubles for a little bit. And that's why I think being able to carry on traditions like that. Now, my family, we're too busy to make her homemade meatballs, and she's long been gone with us. But if I could give my kids the feeling that I had, if they sit down and they have worries on their mind that they don't want to talk about with me, but I can feed them something that makes them feel good and just forget about it for a little bit, to me, that's love, that's food. That's why we serve good food. And that is what this tradition from Mama Mancini's is all about. It is so authentic, and it's so hard to do at home. We don't have the time. And now you can, because they're super easy.
Oh, they're so easy. And these are the all beef ones. These are the ones that everybody goes crazy for. Over 600 people are picking this up. Each one of these is individually hand rolled. They're delicious. Everybody in the family's happy with them. You could place them with pasta. What do you like? You like angel hair pasta? You like spaghetti? You like a yazidi?
And with the
you
sauce
like your
that comes with it, you could use that for the ravioli if you picked those up earlier in the show.
Yeah,
the dolce
that's
amore.
right.
Now you have the sauce for the ravioli that you serve with the meatballs.
So good. And you know what? You know how I said 600 spoken for just like 2 seconds ago? It's now 800. $18.32 gets them home. If you've got a Q card, get them home at $9.16 on Easy Pay. M68418 is your item number. Ship them to yourself or anywhere in this country. But you've got the most delicious meatball that, remember, starts with U.S. raised cattle beef, right? You've got eggs, Parmesan cheese, Asiago, Romano. You've got onion, garlic. There's a little bit of breadcrumb, just a little bit. It's really a meatball. You know, I don't like it when I get a meatball that's like all breadcrumb.
No, it tastes gross.
Yeah.
You can taste that.
Yeah, it's true, right? But this, and they're all satisfying, right? So you're gonna get a couple of these on your plate. Look at this. Look at, when you go through it with the knife, the whole meatball just falls apart. Look at this. That's how yummy and like fluffy these are.
And they're a great size if you want to have a meatball sub. Because they won't, sometimes if the meatball's too big, it's hard to put on a hoagie roll, right?
Well, I don't know. When I make a meatball, I still don't know the secret to making that meatball like super soft and pillowy. Like mine always end up getting really, really hard.
You're overworking the meat. Mama Mancini would tell you, don't do that.
Stop manhandling that meatball. All right, listen. Today you get at home the 5 pounds of the meatballs, 2 pounds of the sauce. Today you're getting it home for $18.32 on Easy Pay. It's M68418. We've sold over 25,000 of those here at QVC. Today is your day to get it home at that great value. Daniel Mancini, I know he's watching. We love you, and we miss you here on the set.